You might ask if this is still relevant. Absolutely. And it's being lied about by the judiciary. Listen to Justice Neil Gorsuch on Marbury versus Madison during his confirmation hearing, and I'll expose his subtle but effective propaganda lie. And I can also tell you where the video has been edited from what aired live.
This process, there's been plenty of criticism. That's fine.
Listen carefully as Judge Gorsuch talks about Jefferson's dislike of Marbury versus Madison. He'll tell you this is part of our constitutional history. But that is a lie. I just told you why. It's been a lie supported by a Federalist-owned federal judiciary since 1803. And it's been a lie because it's not part of our constitutional history. It was the first usurpation of our Constitution, for which government has never been held accountable.
Thomas Jefferson didn't much like Marbury versus Madison. And he didn't mind saying so. Presidents have tried to hack the court. That's part of our constitutional history. We have a First Amendment. People can speak their mind. But Senator, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I did want to add one other point, Please do. But Senator, when you attack the integrity or honesty or independence of a judge, their motives, as we sometimes hear, Senator, I know the men and women of the federal judiciary, a lot of them. I know how hard their job is, how much they often give up to do it, the difficult circumstances in which they do it. It's a lonely job, too. I'm not asking for any crocodile tears or anything like that. I'm just saying I know these people, and I know how decent they are. And when anyone criticizes the honesty or integrity, the motives of a federal judge, well, I find that disheartening. I find that demoralizing, because I know the truth.
Anyone, including the President of the United States.
Anyone is anyone.
Because no person is above the law, including the President of the United States.
That's right, Senator.
And isn't that reference by the President to a so-called judge, isn't his attack on the same judges who struck down that order as playing politics? Isn't that an attack on the judiciary, on its integrity?
Senator, I can't comment on specific cases, and I can't get involved in politics. I've said what I think I ethically may in this area.
Well, maybe you can share with the President what that wise old judge told you. Maybe you can quote it to us again.
I think you're going to hear from him yourself on Thursday. I'm sure he won't mind hesitate or in any way have any question of fear about saying it to you himself, but I'm happy to share it with you too.
The ultimate test of
The rule of law is whether the government can lose in its own courts and accept the judgments of those courts.